I'm Archbishop Gabriel Malzer, Archbishop of Castries in St. Lucia, and I'm the president of the Antilles Episcopal Conference.
I'm Archbishop Charles Jason Gordon, Archbishop of Port of Spain, which is Trinidad and Tobago, the southernmost island in the Caribbean.
My name is John Prasad, and presently I'm serving as the Bishop of Mandeville, one of the three dioceses, Roman Catholic dioceses in the island of Jamaica.
I am Francis Aline. I am the Bishop of Georgetown in Guyana.
Yes, I'm Kenneth Richards. I'm the Archbishop of Kingston.
Now, Gabriel, I know you just finished a workshop from the Center for Emotional Intelligence and Human Relations. Can you just say briefly your impression of what the impact has been?
Well, I think it was really an exhilarating experience.
For me, I truly I came to a deeper understanding and appreciation of what empathy is.
We were led through the workshop to develop skills that will help us be much more effective in our ministry.
There was much to learn about myself and learn about my capacities, especially in terms of empathy with others. And it is, so easy to take our co-workers and our companions for granted.
So much of our ministry requires of us doing things and planning things and working with people. And so much of our ministry, if it's really going to be successful, really requires of us to go inside and understand what's happening inside of us. Because if we're going to be effective in teams, effective with our people, effective leaders, then we also have to be effective in understanding our emotions.
Certainly, just because it helps us have a better respect and understanding of the people we engage, the people that we are called to minister to and to accompany.
One of the great things I found was that it was able to truly help me working, especially in group, to identify my own skills, certain skills to help me to be a better listener.
Understanding of self, working with groups, and generally just relating and engaging the church, and so that we could be freer human beings and deepen our life and our faith.
Emotional intelligence has done for me is to bring a much greater awareness to my emotions and the way that plays its own part in my relationships, in my group dynamics, in my decision making, and in the things that I do on a daily basis. And so because of this time, and because we have had this very concentrated experience of relating with each other and being vulnerable and looking at how that works in terms of ourselves and the group dynamic, is really helped me to see more clearly that emotional intelligence is vital if we're going to be the church that God wants us to be in the 21st century.
For me, who have been suffering these days with a bad back, something in terms of self-care and how I understand that and claim it, so that I can be more effective in ministry. So I found it a very powerful experience, and I think most of our bishops who gathered for this felt the same way.
I think that this is a very good workshop because sometimes there are quite a bit of unknowns that we have in our lives, and sometimes persons are reacting to us in a particular way, or react to persons in a particular way. We do not know what it is the dynamic that is taking place. And such a workshop like this will help us to understand the underlying factors at work and the weaknesses and the strengths and hidden areas, so that becoming aware of these, then we can manage them in such a way as to improve our relationship with each other. So I strongly recommend this workshop for any person in leadership, persons interacting with the people, and the people who try to truly create a better situation in terms of community life.
This is a program that I would recommend for anybody.